Hi guys, we are just getting set up to do some yoga, so grab your mat and let's get started. So we'll start seated, and if you have a person you practice with, invite them in the room, get all settled in, and then bring your hands to your heart center. So we're up here at Snowbird, just basking in the beautiful sun and energy that's up here. And so for a moment, close your eyes and just settle into where you are. And if you'd like to visualize a place that you love and enjoy visiting, you can bring that to your awareness now. Maybe it's at the top of a mountain or on a beach. Just starting to use that visualization to bring you in a space of calm and peace and joy. Start to breathe in and let your heart fill with expansiveness as you open up to just being present for the next, we'll go about 30 minutes. Letting go of everything that happened up until this point, everything that might happen in the future. And just notice the now. Notice the temperature of the room on your skin, the earth holding you, your tongue and your mouth. Just using all of your senses to come into this present moment. And if you'd like to set an intention for this practice, you can do that now. Bowing your head, gazing into your heart. Just becoming aware of what your heart desires. So setting an intention from that without any attachments, expectations. Then on your next inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. And as a gesture of being open to receiving all the good, all the positivity, love, joy, whatever you want to embody more of today, just open up in your heart and like a vortex, just receiving all that good energy. And then drawing your hands back to your heart center, remembering that all of that energy, goodness and positivity and love and peace and joy already exists within you. It's like a radio station, we're just tuning into it. And so with gratitude for the opportunity to give this gift to your body, mind, and heart during this time, open up your heart, take your hands back behind you. You'll come back a little bit and then come into a tabletop. So lift your hips up. Maybe it feels good to drop your head. If not, then keep your head up. Good. Just keep lifting your hips up and noticing that big opening for your shoulders. Hi, Glennis.
Don't be worried if you can't get your hips very high. This one I struggle with.
Bring your hips down, cross your legs, inhale, reach to the sky, exhale, bow forward. So moving into the hips, starting to release in the low back, and just wiggle your shoulders, relax your shoulders, neck, jaw. Inhale, and then switch your legs. It's probably gonna feel a little bit awkward, but try it anyway. Whenever we're doing something new and different, it's an opportunity to grow, right? So inhale, reach up, exhale, and bowing forward. If your hips feel uneven, it's okay. Just do the best you can. And inhale, come on up, long side bodies, hands by your side, uncross your legs, and then come up onto your toes. So stretching through the feet. If this is too much flexion for the knees, come into your forward fold. Just alternate lifting one heel up a little bit higher than the other. And then slowly start to extend your legs, bow your head forward, grab opposite elbows and just sway from side to side. Creating some traction for your spine.
I love this stretch.
Yeah, feels good. And then take your hands onto your hips, pull your elbows together, root down into the earth, and inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, opening up to this new day. Exhale, hands to heart center. Samasthiti pose. Moving into our first warrior pose, hands on hips, take your right leg forward, left leg back, and change your positioning of your back foot to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach up to the sky with steadiness in your legs. Bow forward like you're dive bombing down towards the earth. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Feel the steadiness of your back leg. And exhale, come forward. Feel the steadiness of your front leg as if you're going to lift up your back leg, because later you probably will. But for now, just kind of working through simple movements, breath, and body movements. Cartwheel all the way up. Take a bigger step back, warrior two. So opening your heart. And then same thing with the flexion, but laterally flexing. So reaching your right arm up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, side angle. Everything stays nice and steady through your legs, just like the roots of a tree. And your torso and your arms are moving like there's a soft breeze, just releasing through the spine laterally. One more time. Exhale, cartwheel all the way to the floor. Come into a runner's lunge, and then just be creative here. You can take your back knee down. You can do a half split. You can twist. So any directions that feel good in your body right now, just take those now. A little bit of creative time. Awesome. And then find steadiness in your lunge as you spread all 10 toes wide. Root down into the earth and rise up. Yeah. We can do that later, Doug, when you're more warmed up if you want.
That's true.
Good. Getting into the hip flexors. Bend that left knee a little bit. Tuck your tailbone. Open heart. One more breath. And exhale. Hands to the earth. And switch that out. So we'll start with warrior one. So from lunge, you'll actually shorten that up about a foot. Angle your back foot. Inhale, rise up. Feel the strength of your back leg. And exhale, bow forward. Begin to get more connected to your core, your center. Inhale, exhale, bow. One more time, sweep up, bring in that good energy. Exhale, releasing what you want to let go of. Pause for a moment here. So really pull your belly in. Good, hands to the earth. Come into a modified lunge, or you can come into runner's lunge and just start to work out the kinks, the morning kinks. As you wiggle around, rotate, twist, forward fold, extend, all the different positions that you can create in your body right now. And then hold steady in that lunge as you lift your back knee and cartwheel into warrior two. Being a heart warrior as you send your heart energy through the periphery, out through your arms and legs. And let's move through lateral flexion, side to side. Become more connected to your breath as you're breathing, filling up through the lungs, side to side. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, side angle pose. Just stretch for a minute there. It feels really good. Awesome. Finish your cartwheel, spin on your back foot, and this time step forward and come all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach to the sky. Hands to heart center. All right. Left leg forward, right leg back. Let's get into that hip flexor on the other side. Just for a minute here, just get a little bit weighty in your legs. Bend your back knee. And then cartwheel open to the sides of the room. Now to make this a little bit more playful, I'm going to turn around so my back's to deck. So if you're with a partner, turn around so your backs are facing. Reach up to the sky, inhale. And on an exhale, bow forward, look underneath your legs. And then if you get close enough, you can touch bums and grab hands. So just an assisted stretch, let your arms relax, push your sit bones into each other. Now if you do a little pull back and forth, you might notice that it's a little bit harder to balance. So we do like a seesaw. Yeah, so yeah, you go up and then I go up. Okay, this is strengthening our feet. All right, release your hands down and then take your left or right hand, it doesn't matter, down onto the earth and the opposite arm goes up. Yeah, little twist. Find a focal point or close your eyes and switch it out, other side.
We just did a roll and stretch class with Chrissy, and I feel relaxed.
Come forward, plank pose, chaturanga. Roll your shoulders back and then pull from your hands back towards your hips. Open your heart. Exhale, come down. Tuck your toes. Now you can either really work on your strength and come up flat like a board or push into the floor with your knees and come up. On an inhale, let's go up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nod your head yes, shake it no. On your next inhalation, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, come forward and knee goes wide, pigeon pose. So if you need a modification, there's a couple other ones. So pause here for a minute if you're going to stay here. If you need a modification, you can sit up and cross, or you can lie down and cross. Just whatever feels more comfortable for you. Okay, so from here, keeping the hips nice and square, and on an exhale, walking yourself forward all the way down and just resting for about 5 deep breaths. Breathing to your low back. Slowly working your way out. So now you can work on bending the back knee, maybe with the opposite hand, grab the foot. Yeah, so that's a good quad stretch. Don't worry about if you can't grab your foot. Don't even lift the leg and hold it because you're gonna just tighten up your hamstring. If you have a strap though, you can put it around your foot and maybe this pose is more accessible for you. And slowly release, good job. Push into the earth, kick your right leg to the sky, get some blood flow back into the leg. And left leg lifts up on an inhalation, on an exhale, come forward, wide. So if you're angled at a diagonal, extend through your ankle, push through your toenails. Now you know the option if you need to flip to your back on this side, go ahead and do that now. Now, if you're really flexible and your shin is parallel with the front of the mat, then yeah, you could flex your ankle. Otherwise, just keep the ankle extended. And let's start to melt down. And just letting your troubles melt away as you relax your shoulders, your jaw, your face. And taking one more big inhalation, just really exhaling it out, making a ha sound, sigh of relief. Slowly work your way up. And so before I grab that back leg, I usually hug in first. and then bend the knee. So hugging in just creates more muscle energy. So I'm gonna have more support, and then I can grab that foot. But if I don't have a strap or anything to hold the foot, just relax down and just lift up. You can practice even on just balancing.
Belly just kind of bend.
Yeah, you don't want to just like collapse.
Yeah.
Because then we're hanging out in our drink, and that's not good for us.
I have a tendency to do that.
All right, it's easy. I mean, it takes more work to engage. So, okay, let's transition out and shake out the leg. Okay, so now you're gonna come to your knees, face your partner if you have a partner with you, and then extend your legs in wide-legged seated straddle. All right, and then you're gonna get a little bit closer together. Hopefully your feet can touch. If, one person could be really flexible, the other person could be really inflexible. It doesn't matter. If you're inflexible, you're bending your knees more, no biggie. But for me, with the juicy booty, I gotta do a little adjustment. So we don't want the pelvis tucked under here. So my pelvis will tilt forward. From here, you grab hands, and you've probably seen this before. Didn't we used to do this in school as kids? Seems like something we did when we were little. So we're just, being playful, seesaw back and forth. So you're just kind of tuning into, you're tuning into what your partner needs. So just starting easy back and forth, and then in a minute we'll hold.
When we were kids, we definitely were going like really
we were yanking each other. And the thing is like, I feel like kids are able to do that without getting injured as much as like adults do that, and then we're broken for a week.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you forward, and you tell me when. So I'm not gonna really lean back too much. I'm gonna use the strength of my arms. I am gonna lean back, but I'm not gonna just like relax. I'm actually
back straight.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him the flexibility. I'm using the strength. So finding that balance of the push and the pull. Is that too much?
No, that's good. So for me, just so you guys know, I'm not as flexible in this particular position yet.
You're coming down with a flat back, and you can see he's not like rounding. That's good.
I can really feel this on my adductors and my knees, inside my legs,
Yeah.
and the thigh stuff.
Okay.
This feels good.
So then go to the other person, and you're just communicating, like if you need more or less. So I've been working on
lay down on my back for.
I have been working on this stretch, so I'm a little bit more flexible than I used to be.
Hopefully this video doesn't get banned from social media. That too much?
No. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Actually feels really good. And slowly coming out. Good job. All right. So we'll come into Baddha Konasana, feet together, and just shaking it out a bit. Good. And then bow forward. And then come on up. Okay, so this is a more advanced yoga couples posture. You've done this before with me. It's when you do down dog, and then I come into the L shape. Okay. So just for the sake of camera angles, if you want to do down dog facing this way. Yep. Okay, so you're going to use both of those mats. You're going to come into down dog. Yeah. So the person that wants to go in down dog, you're just getting them into position there. And then he's going to leave me a little space to put my hands in front of his hands. Okay. So I'm just backing up the bus here. And I'm just kind of straddling one arm. So I'm just gonna place my hands in front of his hands. And then actually if you have a foot in the middle, step it to the outside. So you're in that wide-legged straddle that we did. And then I'm just gonna find his low back, not like, I'm gonna feel his pelvis actually, so bony. And you're just creating this shape here. You can come up on top. You don't want to put your feet on their actual like lumbar or low back.
I don't have a lot of booty, so she might slip right off the back there.
So then I'm gonna come out by just bending my knees one foot, other foot, and round up. Do you want to try it on me?
All right, this is the comic relief portion of the program. Let's try it.
Okay.
This is what everyone turned in for.
Forward. We're gonna go side back a little bit.
So think of handstand for the person making an L shape. Good. And that feels really good for me because I can get deeper into my calves. That stretch. Yeah. That feels awesome. So yeah, sorry, I said low back. Definitely this feels better if you put your feet on their glutes, their pelvis. Feels really good. Like I cannot get my heels down on my own, so this is helping me get my heels down and down dog. This is great. Yep, nice and slow, bending your knees, breathing. Good job. All right. We did it. We actually never practiced on that. Me being the down dog person. Okay. So we're gonna start moving into a meditation. We will start by having our backs to each other, and then we'll face each other. So the back meditation, you're coming right up next to your partner. If you don't have a partner with you, you're just sitting up and meditating. And just feeling how you have each other's back, how you support one another, and just tuning into that. It's important to have our own backs, right? But to feel the support of someone else just helps us be carried along a little bit easier on our journey. And so allowing yourself to receive the support of your partner. There's no like overly pushing back and forth. You find this happy medium where you both get to receive the support of one another. Just take a few more moments to connect to that energy. And then slowly releasing your hands, you'll turn around and face each other now. And then we'll do a eye gaze for, let's actually time it. So we don't often do this with our partners, and it could be very powerful. It's like we've heard before, looking into someone's eyes is like seeing their soul. So really connect to that person's soul. If you are alone, if you have a mirror, use that mirror to gaze into your own eyes. And if you don't have a mirror and you're by yourself, just close your eyes and meditate one more minute. And as you're looking into the eyes of your partner or yourself, you're just sending love. 1 minute, and just acknowledge your partner, acknowledge yourself, Gowan. And if you want to take some time to rest in Shavasana, you can do that. I highly recommend that. But we are going to end the practice here and say hello to those who joined in. And we are recording this, so we will be able to replay it later. Right now we have Facebook and Instagram and YouTube recording this, so you can find us. We're going to do our best to spread more positivity and light and love and connectedness through couples work on all of the different platforms. So keep your eyes and ears open for some different projects that we're working on. And if you have any questions, comments, reach out to us. And we'll close if Doug has anything else to say.
I'm very grateful for this opportunity and to be with you guys and to experience this with Chrissy. And man, that was really powerful. Just 1 minute of looking into her eyes. I feel very full in my heart. I wanted to share with you guys. We are really focusing on creating and bringing something to help people feel more connected. And when you reference product or projects, that's what we're working on, because we definitely both talk about all the time how things don't feel as connected. And we want to bring more of that into the world. So that's our goal here. So we hope that you will follow us in this journey and support us along the way. And thank you all for being here.
Much
Namaste.
thanks. Namaste. And this is the awkward moment when we turn all the videos off.
We have to turn it. You get right up in your kitchen here.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, you get to see all of our crotches, boobs. Oh.